If you want to be a great CEO, you got to work very hard. There's no shortcut.
In whatever you do, don't settle. Be the best.
Only the strong will survive.
For 2 years, 120 of Malaysia's brightest young minds have gone head-to-head. Their goal? To become the CEOs of tomorrow. 8 grueling boot camps have tested their critical thinking, communication, and creativity skills to the limit. For the final regional business challenge, they must develop a go-to market strategy to bring an e-wallet brand to Nepal and Thailand. The competition is intense, but there can only be one winner. So what does it take to become a CEO? Everything. Axiata Young Talent Program presents FACEOFF. The Young CEO Development Program, or YCDP, transforms young professionals into future CEOs. For Daniel in Company 3, Cohort 1, it is a chance to develop his leadership skills.
My name is Daniel. I'm 27. I wanted to find a leadership program that can actually help me.
Every member of Company 3, Cohort 1 has their own reason for joining the program.
We build you in a very long-term basis. So I think this is something different, and I thought, why not I take the chance to actually join it.
Axiata is well known when it comes to the structured program for non-academic kind of platform where they can give us a little bit of exposure. We can have ourselves involved in this kind of projects to at least give us a little bit more insight on the industry.
The reason why I decided to join YCDP was really to get exposure, to really develop in terms of my critical thinking skills, my leadership, and my business acumen and exposure to different problems across the board.
As a leader, Daniel has an unconventional style. How does his team feel about his unique approach?
As a CEO, it's good that he's giving space for people to give out their ideas. But when he doesn't control the situation, then it's letting people to actually champion their own ideas and is putting everyone in a very high pressure and tension situation.
And actually throughout the whole 3 months, I've been trying to connect with them personally, but I don't know why sometimes it just doesn't sync.
Managing the enthusiasm of our team members is one of the hardest things for our CEO to do.
But for others, Daniel's caring nature is what holds the team together.
Daniel Pang is the first time I'm working with him. In our first meeting, because I'm video conferencing, he will personally text me, "Hey bro, you understand? You want me to ask anything?" So that personal touch shows that he's a good leader who makes sure that everything is on the same page.
Daniel, he's a more people-oriented people who understand each of us, what are our personality and how we can work together the best. Especially in a team of 20 people, it's really hard for us to drive together to come up with a solution. And he is the glue that sticks all of us together.
For those like Sinyi and Izzat, they're willing to step up and share the responsibility.
As for Sinyi, she is the person who are really committed. Basically, every meeting, we rely a lot on her to fix the agenda, to drill down what should we focus on in each of the meetings.
When you say you're a leader, you're going to a direction, right? As long as the person does not diverge or does not disrupt me to get to my destination, I will handhold them to actually move to that same direction. And I expect when the pace getting faster, they can pick up the pace and move as fast as the team is.
YCDP offers young professionals a unique learning experience and an opportunity to improve themselves.
I feel like I don't deserve to be in this program because all the people is so brilliant. Usually when you are in your own group, okay, I'm one of the best in my group. But then when you expand your horizon, you expand your group, you know that there's a lot of much better person out there. I want to grow myself, so I learn a lot from them. Hopefully, after this program ends, I can build my own company. In the end, I can show to Axiata that what they give me, what they teach me, is utilized fully.
Mentors play a crucial role in the program. For the team members, their input is priceless.
We have a few conversations with our top management. We get to ask a lot of questions in terms of how the business is run, That idea itself can help me to think of how I can apply all this knowledge that I learned from all this top management to my daily jobs.
The Regional Business Challenge is fast approaching, and this company retreat is their last chance to prepare a strategy before Nepal.
For us to come together, it's really important because it helps to form the team bonding and dynamics. Meeting regularly, yes, we can complete the work.
Even though you can deliver your idea to the team, but then you cannot show your compassion, you cannot deliver as what you want compared to a physical meeting.
So this is the only opportunity that we have where majority of us can come together, brainstorm as an actual team.
With 20 members in the company, managing so many opinions and expectations can be a real challenge.
This team is really different because in the last few bootcamp, the most we have is about 5, the most is 8. And this team is like 20 people. So this is a rather huge team to work with, and which means there will be a lot more opinions and suggestions, arguments compared to many others.
But for every step forward, the company takes 2 steps back.
There are people who are more vocal, there are people who are quieter.
Even people who are less spoken, they have different kind of ways of methods of working. As long as you understand them, and then as long as you know how to work around with it, you can actually manage them.
You have an agenda, you want to achieve something within like 30 minutes of that time slot, but because you have certain dominant figures who want to have their ideas heard, they even forget what the current problem statement is. They go totally off tangent. That's not very productive. Then you have 1 or 2 guys who get it. They know these guys have to be heard, but they take bits and pieces of what everyone says and put it together. By the end of the day, that kind of teamwork really gets the best for us.
It's been a tough journey. But at the Regional Business Challenge in Nepal, this company can prove once and for all that victory should be theirs. Next time, Company 2 Cohort 2 Bonds in Port Dickson.
The first thing I planned was we needed a retreat.
But can Chan Leong turn unity into victory?
I don't know how to do it. They're always excited about the work.
That we don't mind putting in the extra hours.
Find out next time on Face Off.